Good morning. Here we go again. It's Monday, the 2nd of November, and you are back in my house. Even though I was supposed to be returning to St Barts this week, unfortunately that has not panned out. So we are back here, which is great because it means we can still get on with things. However, I'm extremely upset that I can't see you all at school this week. Hopefully it won't be long. Okay, let's keep our chins up, everybody. And let's just keep going, okay? So, how was your half term? Didn't that go so quickly? Mine absolutely flew. I bet you were all busy getting up to exciting things or chilling at home and relaxing and making the most of a well-earned break after that really long half term. It seemed ages ago since September, doesn't it? Here we are again, November the 2nd, 7 weeks until Christmas. That's gonna fly. Oh my goodness. So, we visited Scotland in half term and wowee, how beautiful. The scenery was stunning. The trees were a lovely, lovely autumnal mix of green, brown, orange, red and yellow. They were absolutely beautiful. I took lots of pictures, which I have to show you when I see you because, they were amazing. So much nicer than seeing roundabouts and traffic lights every 5 seconds. Had a really lovely time. We stayed in a castle. Yeah, a real castle on our own. And I had a 4-poster bed. You know, those beds with the big wooden beams with the curtains you can draw around. It was phenomenal. It was such a lovely little treat. And yeah, I feel very lucky to have been able to go there. It was incredible. We played hide and seek in there as well. It was really scary, but really good fun, especially because it was Halloween as well. Eek. So I hope you had a lovely half term. I am really looking forward to hearing all about it. I know some of you went away. Some people went to Cornwall. I think somebody's going to Centre Parks too. But yeah, I can't wait to hear all about it and the fun you had. And just listening to your well-deserved break from your very long term at school that we had last term. So I would obviously like some more videos. I was hoping to see you again, but I can't. So to keep me going, send me those videos, please. Send them to Fee. She'll send them to me. And I get to see your wonderful faces and see what you've been up to and how creative you're still being in this very weird time. But at least we're still at school. Yes, that is a brilliant thing, isn't it? So, rules. To have loads and loads and loads and loads of fun, because that's all we have at the moment, isn't it? Time to have fun, so let's do it. If you've got any ideas of how to have fun, let me know. I can share them with you, and if I have lots of fun this week, I'll also share it with you, so it gives you some ideas for next week. So yeah, because when we have, should have said when we have fun, it makes us smile, doesn't it? And when we smile, our grown-ups smile too, and so do our friends, and that is really, really important, especially now when it's really dark outside, it's a little bit miserable. Let's have fun, okay? So for our Zoom news, I hope you enjoyed our Zoom news session. I obviously did, I always do. I love seeing your little faces. It's super good fun. It keeps me going. Honestly, I can't tell you enough how much. If you didn't manage to join us because you're very busy and you have lots of schoolwork to do and you're tired and you just need a break, that's fine. Go and tell a grown-up some news. It can be anything you like, even if you've come up with an idea for something to have for dinner. It can be anything you like. Be creative. Okay, so my news is, as I said, I went to Scotland and we visited Edinburgh Zoo. Wow, what a place. A lot of it was shut due to COVID restrictions, but we still had a lovely time and saw some fantastic animals. My favourite was the panda, a real life, massive, massive, giant, huge panda. And she was sitting on her wooden deck on her own, which is a bit sad, chomping on some bamboo, which is what they love to eat. But I just wanted to give her a big cuddle. She was absolutely beautiful. She was stunning, and she was probably my favourite animal, apart from the monkeys as well, who were a bit cheeky, and they kept running up and swinging, and we saw some baby monkeys, and they were so cute. They were about that big. I think they'd only been born a week before, so they were clinging on to their mummies, as you do when you're a baby and a small person, don't you, to feel safe. And she was just swinging through the ropes. It was ever so funny. They're very cheeky. So that was my news. If you want to go and tell your grown-up or your sibling or a friend some news, you can pause this video. You can just press play again when you're ready to come back, not a problem. But if you don't want to, again, that's fine. So, warm up. We're going to shake those bodies. That's the best way to warm up, isn't it? And I'm going to go over some yoga poses because we might be feeling a bit stressed at the moment. We might be feeling a bit anxious. Want to get rid of all those feelings and feel like ourselves again, okay? Because it doesn't help when it's raining and it's grey, does it? So, find your big space in your room. Mine is here. I'm just going to plop you down a little bit. There we go. And as per normal, we're going to start from the top and work our way all the way down to the bottom, which is our feet. And we're going to wake up that whole body ready to feel super relaxed and super ready for the day, whatever it may bring, okay? So we're going to start by moving our head from side to side. That's it. Remember to keep your core really strong and remember to breathe. Now very gently we can tip it back, not all the way, just slightly back and back. And we can circle as well, but remember not to tip it back too far because you will squash your spine, okay? Go the other way. That's it. That's it. And then we can move to our shoulders and we go up and down and round. Feel that lovely movement in your back. Open up your chest. Come forwards. There we go. And we can keep smiling too. That makes it so much better. We can go up and down. One at a time. That's it. And we go up and down 2 at a time, like this. Okay? Now, let's big arm swings into a nice free twisted motion to wake up those waists and make our body feel free. That's it. Remember to breathe. Oh, wow, done, super. Let's put our arm in the air and stretch. How far can you stretch? Well done. Well done. And we have to do the other way, don't we? Really important to do both sides exactly the same. That's it. Well done. Now if we put both arms in the air and we do a big whoosh as we swing down to our knees, brushing our fingertips on the floor. Whoosh. And back up again. Stretch. And again. Wow. And again. Do big arm circles. Well done. Now let's move down to our hips. Give them a wiggle. Give them a waggle. We can go round. Really loosen up those bodies. That's it. Let's go the other way. Oh, a bit wobbly. That's it. Well done. That's it. Now let's bend our legs, making a very big window. Now this is called a plie in ballet. But super good for stretching your legs and your hips. Open them up. That's it. Well done. And we can bring them in together into our first position, which is our heels together, toes pointing outwards, hands on hips. And we make a diamond shape. Can you see? Now keep your back and your tummy nice and straight. That's it. Keep your bums tucked under. There we go. My legs are aching. This is brilliant. Now we can point our toes and we can move our ankles round in a circle. Other side. Move those ankles round in a circle. Well done. Now swing our arms up into our yoga poses. So stretch Squeeze your arms onto your ears and breathe. You may want to close your eyes. Pretend you're on a beach or in a field or at the top of a big mountain. Well done. Now can you bring your foot up to your knee? Turn it out, nice and flat. Arms up again and breathe. Fantastic, well done. Let's do the other side. Up, up, up we go. If you can bring your foot right up here, brilliant. If you can't, put it on your knee, here, or on your ankle here. Anywhere you feel comfortable. And breathe. If you're feeling really brave, you could close your eyes and see if you can balance. Ready? Oh, it's very tricky. Well done. Give your body a big shake. And we are warm. Well done. Wow, that feels amazing. I feel lovely. You can do that for as long as you like. If you need to do that for the next half an hour, carry on. Just keep repeating it. I could do that all day. It's lovely. Well done. So our theme today, if you need a drink, go and grab one, by the way. I left mine in the kitchen as normal, never mind. Our theme today is drama. I'm going to read you a poem, and the poem is called Halloween Party, because it's only just been Halloween, hasn't it? I like Halloween. And it is written by a gentleman called Ken Nesbitt. If your grown-ups could look it up online, that will make this task a lot easier for you to complete. It's not too long, the poem, but it helps if you've got it in front of you for what I'm going to ask you to do, okay? And I'm going to read it out to you now in my normal voice, okay? And it goes like this. We're having a Halloween party at school. I'm dressed up like Dracula, man. I look cool. I dyed my hair black. I cut off my bangs. I'm wearing a cape and some fake plastic fangs. I put on some makeup to paint my face white, like creatures that only come out in the night. My fingernails too are all pointed and red. There's no doubt I look like the devil undead. My mum drops me off and I run into school and suddenly feel like the world's biggest fool. The other kids stare like I'm some sort of freak. The Halloween party is not till next week. Oh no. So this little boy or girl has got dressed up in a Halloween outfit, turned up to school, and it's supposed to be next week. How silly would they feel? But actually, I'd be like, yay, it's just me. So, with that poem, like I said, if your grown-ups could print it out, that'd be brilliant, because then you have it in front of you. What I'd like you to do is read it in your normal voice, so your speaking voice, how you normally talk to people. And then I'd like you to practice using your voice and your emotions, how you're feeling, to portray the poem in lots of different ways. So you could, I'll give you some examples. You could read it in a whisper. So we're having a Halloween party at school. I'm dressed up like Dracula, man. I look cool. I dyed my hair black. I cut off my bangs. I'm wearing a cape and some fake plastic fangs. Okay, so it's like you're trying to whisper it to somebody to tell them a secret. So that's one way. You could also speak quite loudly. Obviously don't disturb your neighbours, because that would be annoying. Don't want them knocking on the door, do we? How about trying it in a different accent? Tricky. So some of you might live with people who have different accents. See if you can get them to read it and maybe copy how they speak. So their dialect is very different. They will say the words very differently to how we would normally say it. Make sure you try and say all those letters, not lettuce, letters very clearly, so whoever you're reading it to, if you are, understands exactly every single word. So you could, we're having a Halloween party at school. I know that sounds funny, but that will help you pronounce all the words correctly and get all the sounds. So if we're going to do it in a different accent, let's try American. We're having a Halloween party at school. I'm dressed up like Dracula Man. I look cool. I dyed my hair black. I cut off my bangs. I'm wearing a cape and some fake plastic fangs. Can you see how different it sounds? Another accent, if we do northern, so for people that live at the top of the country in places like Yorkshire and Lancashire and where else? Manchester? Not Liverpool, I can't do Liverpool. So northern. Struggling. Hold on, northern. Hey, duck. I put on some makeup to paint my face white, like creatures that only come out in the night. My finger... Northern's tricky. Do you see what you need to keep practicing? It's really, really tricky. But if you can find an accent that you don't find so hard, then yeah, please do it. But that's really... I'm going to have to go and practice that one. All right, Doc. My mum drops me off and I run into school and suddenly feel like the world's biggest fool. The other kids stare like I'm some kind of freak. The Halloween party is not till next week. That was a bit better. Wasn't perfect. I'm definitely going to practice my northern. If any of you have parents in your house that speak northern, maybe they could read it out for me and I can copy how it's said. Embarrassing. So, such a great poem. Like I said, it's called Halloween Party and it's by a gentleman called Ken Nesbitt who has... Yeah, he's written lots of books and this poem is from the book called When the Teacher Isn't Looking. So we know we get up to lots of funny things when the teacher's not looking sometimes, don't we? Shh, don't tell anyone. Yeah, I love that. I love that poem. Right, so give that a go. See how you get on. You could always do it like you're feeling a bit grumpy as well. A bit like bleh. And then you could try it as if you're super, super excited and listen to how different it sounds. It's amazing how your voice can make something sound very, very different, even though you're using the same words. So give it a go. Let me know how you get on. Okay? If you didn't do a spotlight during our Zoom news, don't worry, that's absolutely fine. If you did, well done. So super to see you. Like I said before, you can always go and do one to a grown-up. You can record it if you want to. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. If you don't want to do one, absolutely fine. If you want to do one on your own, absolutely fine. It's all fine. You do what you feel comfortable with. If you want to go and sing a song and practice dancing in your bedroom on your own, great. Well done. Parents have Fee's number. If you do want to send something, please do. Like I say, I'm pretty chilled. I am just wanting you to be confident and comfortable with what you're getting up to at the moment, okay? So, well done to all on being brave and resuming the new normal. Still a funny time, isn't it? But keep up the good work. Remember to keep smiling. Try your hardest at school. Above all, be kind, be considerate. I know you all are. Be healthy, be happy. I miss you. I want to see you. I want to cuddle you. I want to give you a high five. But not yet, okay? When the time is right, we will do all that and we will go absolutely crazy and do a mad dance around the hall. I promise. I can't wait. So you're all my drama stars as normal because you've been brave, you're working hard, you're making your way through this half term. Again, hopefully in one piece, you are being super resilient and generally you're just being really brave. And just getting on with things. Well done. I'm super proud of you. I'm looking forward to this term and the countdown towards Christmas. I think the time's going to fly. We're going to be there before we know it. And that is rather exciting, isn't it? So it's really exciting to look forward to spending time with our families and having a well-deserved break from a really tough term at school. So well done. Amazing. Should we do a drum roll to finish? Yeah? Can't stand in a circle, can we? So if we do a drum roll on our thighs, or I do it on my piano in front of me, and do we love RPA. We love RPA, look, yeah. RPA keeps us going. I love you all lots. I'm super proud of you. I will see you next week. And let's hope from the week beginning the 2nd of December, 4 weeks' time, I will be in St Barts looking at your lovely faces and wondering how we ever did all this time at home because it's gone so fast, okay? So have a great week. I look forward to chatting to you. Look forward to hearing about all your stories. Keep smiling. Lots of love.